Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. July 16th, 2025 is not just another day in the Young and the Restless world. No, this is the day secrets bubble to the surface, alliances crumble like sandcastles in a storm, and the lives of Nick Newman and Phyllis Summers take center stage in the most twisted, explosive fashion yet. If you thought last week's drama was intense, buckle up, the ride's about to get bumpy, emotional, and dangerously unpredictable. Nick Newman has always walked a fine line. He's the charming businessman with a heart of gold, a family man who sometimes lets his emotions guide him into murky waters. But this week, he steps directly into a trap, one that could cost him everything. It starts innocently enough. Nick arrives at the Newman Enterprises satellite office to pick up some paperwork, but instead, he finds two police officers waiting with a warrant. His name is linked to a fraudulent financial transaction, one that rerouted company funds to a private Cayman Islands account. A crime with serious jail time implications. Nick is blindsided. "You've got the wrong guy," he protests, stunned. "I don't even have access to that account." But the evidence tells another story. His digital fingerprints are all over the transfer. His security codes. His private login. Even his company badge was scanned at the scene of the cybercrime. Someone didn't just make it look like Nick committed this, they ensured it looked unquestionable. Nick immediately calls Victoria, who's equally shaken. But her reaction isn't one of total support. "Nick, if you're hiding something, now's the time to tell me. We can't afford another Newman scandal." Is this betrayal or tough love? Nick can't tell. The question on everyone's mind: who set up Nick Newman? And more importantly, why now? All signs point to someone with deep access to Newman Enterprises. Could this be Nate trying to claw his way back into power? Could Audra have finally enacted her revenge? Or is Victor himself playing a deeper chess game? Meanwhile, Adam lurks quietly in the shadows. He claims he's turned over a new leaf, but his cold stare when Nick is escorted out of the building in handcuffs speaks volumes. Could Adam be pulling strings again, not out of spite, but to reclaim his family legacy? Back at society, whispers begin. Nick's fall is all over the news. Social media blows up with speculations and leaked footage of his arrest. The court of public opinion is brutal, even before Nick gets his day in court, but Nick has a hunch. And that hunch leads him to one person he hoped never to accuse, Sally Spectra. While Nick's being dragged through the mud, Phyllis is fighting a battle of her own, a war of pride, perception, and painful memories. Phyllis has always been a wild card in Genoa City, brilliant, unpredictable, and fierce. But this week, she finds herself on the receiving end of a ruthless smear campaign that reduces her to a toxic has-been in the press. And the blow? It's personal. Someone leaked a private recording of her last therapy session, where she admitted to regretting every single decision tied to Jack Abbott. The leak goes viral. Jack is blindsided. Summer is mortified. And Phyllis? She's furious. The media paints her as unstable, vindictive, and desperate. But the truth is that Phyllis is offended, not broken. And when Phyllis gets offended, Genoa City better brace for a Category 5 hurricane. Her first move: she confronts Billy Abbott live on his podcast, ambushing him with a stream of pointed accusations. "You think you're some kind of truth teller, Billy? Then tell your viewers how many women you've hurt for sport." The interview goes viral. It's messy, chaotic, and absolutely vintage Phyllis. While Nick tries to prove his innocence and Phyllis goes scorched earth, an unexpected figure returns to Genoa City, Chelsea Lawson. She left to heal, to find herself, but now she's back, and she has information that could blow the case wide open. Chelsea reveals to Chloe that she saw a flash drive in Sally's possession weeks ago, one she claimed was leverage. Could that drive contain the planted evidence framing Nick? Meanwhile, Sally denies everything. Her relationship with Nick is already fragile, now it's cracking. "I would never do this to you," she pleads. But Nick isn't sure. He looks at her, searching for the truth behind her eyes, and all he sees is doubt. Their once loving romance is turning into a slow-motion implosion. As the chaos thickens, something miraculous happens. Phyllis and Nick form an uneasy alliance. Phyllis, hurt and furious from her own humiliation, sees a pattern. "You and we're being picked off," she says. "Someone is targeting us one by one. First you, now me. That's not coincidence. That's strategy." Together, they begin to trace the source of their mutual destruction. A hidden data server in Chancellor Winter's cloud storage. A deleted series of encrypted emails that someone tried too hard to bury. And a security camera from Crimson Lights that may hold the proof that Nick wasn't even in the building when the crime occurred. That they're close, so close, but time is running out. Victor Newman finally steps in, and when the mustache steps in, you know things are reaching a boiling point. He calls a family meeting. The mood is tense. Victoria, Adam, Nikki, Nick all seated like chess pieces around his table. Victor turns to Nick, voice low and deliberate. "You either prove your innocence by week's end, or I'm removing you from the company permanently." Nick is stunned. "You don't believe me?" Victor narrows his eyes. "I believe in protecting this family. Even from itself." It's a dagger to the heart. Nick storms out, but not before vowing that he will clear his name, and when he does, some people are going to regret ever doubting me. Just as Nick and Phyllis uncover the final piece of evidence, a backup log showing the true IP address behind the fraudulent transaction, a fire breaks out at the server room. It's arson. And it's deliberate. The only clue left behind? A ring, half melted in the ashes. And the initials, TH, engraved inside. Could it be Tucker McCall? Has he returned from his supposed overseas exile? Or is it someone trying to make it look like Tucker, throwing everyone off the real trail? Either way, the clock has restarted. The truth is now in flames, and whoever is behind this is willing to burn the town down before getting caught. Nick stands on the edge of collapse, his reputation hanging by a thread. The board wants him out. His loved ones are split down the middle. And Sally? She's gone silent, possibly hiding her own secrets or trying to protect Nick from something even darker. Phyllis, meanwhile, decides to make her next play count. She goes public with a full video confession, not of guilt, but of pain. Of how the system, the media, the town of Genoa City has turned her into a villain because of her gender, her fire, her refusal to play nice. The video goes viral. But this time, the crowd is on her side. She's not just fighting for herself now. She's fighting for Nick, too. As the episode closes, Nick receives a mysterious envelope. Inside, a photo of the real hacker sitting at his computer, date stamped, time stamped, proof positive that Nick was framed, but the photo isn't signed. No return address. No name. Just one cryptic note: "He's coming for all of you. And I'm the only one who can stop him." Who is he? Who is this mysterious informant? Is this a trap, or Nick's salvation? The Young and the Restless on July 16th is not just a day of betrayal and scandal, it's the start of something deeper. A layered conspiracy. A war of legacies. A battle of loyalty and survival. Nick has been framed, but he's not staying down. Phyllis has been humiliated, but she's not staying silent.